Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mary. I'm a professional makeup artist. This is my daughter Ivy, who just woke up from her nap and joined us. And I wanted to give a little introduction because today I am creating a Rapunzel inspired makeup look on our beautiful model Janessa. And it kind of ties back to what got me started in makeup. So I just wanted to give a little background. People ask me all the time what got me into makeup, and what it was actually, besides the fact that I've always really loved makeup and enjoyed it ever since I was a little girl, but it was back in 2014 that I actually was doing a lot of princess parties. So I would dress up like princesses and go to little girl birthday parties and entertain, and it was lots of fun. And I wanted to do my makeup like really legit when I was in costume because it just made such a big difference. So I remember I googled Disney princess makeup or something like that, and what popped up first was a YouTube video by Candy Johnson transforming herself into Queen Elsa. I watched it from start to finish and I was hooked. I was like, that is the most amazing thing I have ever seen, that transformation and what you can do with makeup. And I just tapped into the whole world of makeup and I was obsessed. I could not get enough. I would literally watch like 2 hours of makeup tutorials a day. I was practicing makeup looks all the time. I was just absolutely consumed and obsessed. Yeah.
Do you have something to say?
When I was asked to do the makeup for this Rapunzel photo shoot, I was like, yes, I love princesses, and done and done. So I hope you enjoy today's look. It's not like trying to be a cosplay makeup look or like an exact, Rapunzel from Tangled transformation. It's more inspired. So I've got some pinks and purples going on with the eyeshadow and different elements like that. It was a lot of fun to create, and our model Janessa is just so gorgeous and sweet. So I really hope you enjoy the video. Please consider subscribing, and if you like it, give this video a thumbs up. Have an amazing day. I'm starting off the look with the brows. I first like to take a little translucent powder over the brow area, and then I'm going in with a matte brown eyeshadow on an angled brow brush to fill in her brows. Next, I'm taking Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to prime her eyelids for eyeshadow, as well as kind of carve out underneath the brows. I'm applying it all over with a brush, and I prefer using concealer to set the eyelids than an eyeshadow primer. It's just always worked wonderfully for me, so that's my method. And then I'm blending it out, making sure it's smooth with the Beauty Blender, and setting it with the RCMA No Color Powder. I wanted to do a really pretty pinky purple eyeshadow look today. So the two palettes I used are the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette and then the Bling Boss Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Vault palette. So the first color I went into from the Huda palette was the color Play and Tickle. And I wanted to create kind of a halo eye that really goes smoky all the way around the eye. So you see me going on the outer corner, the inner corner, the crease, and just building that up. Next, I'm going into the color Spanked from the Huda palette. And you'll notice that I'm really taking it pretty far in the inner corner. That's not usually my go-to technique for eyeshadow, but for this look I just really wanted her entire eye to be just wrapped in that pinky purple. The next color I'm going into is Love Bite, also from the Huda palette. And you'll just see me repeating those steps, inner corner, outer corner, really blending it far on the inner corner and in the crease. And then I went into the Bling Boss palette and I mixed the colors Rockstar and Sparks to further deepen that outer corner. Then for the shimmer on the center of the lid, I used my finger and the color Fantasy from the Huda palette, and then I went over that with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Amaze. Now I am lining her lash line just with a black eyeshadow and a flat definer brush. Now I'm taking the Simple Micellar Water on a cotton round just to clean up all the fallout under her eye and kind of sharpen the edge of that eyeshadow. Now I'm moisturizing her skin with the Simple Replenishing Moisturizer. It's always so important to give the skin lots of love before going in with foundation. And now I'm applying some eye cream as well. I'm going to put some false lashes on our beautiful model Janessa. She does have lash extensions, but she was totally up for some falsies over top since her lashes were a little sparse. So I'm going in with the lash style TL9 from Tati Lashes. And now I am going in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. For foundation, I mixed the Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation with the Makeup Forever Reboot foundation, just because I wanted her skin to have a little bit more of a glow to it and just look a little bit more radiant, and I wasn't so concerned about super intense coverage necessarily. And like I typically do, I did a darker shade of foundation on her forehead. And I'm applying with the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush and then going over everything with the Beauty Blender just to make sure it's totally seamless, pressed into the skin, and just going to stay all day. And now I'm using Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium. And if you can notice, I'm really applying a thin layer of concealer. You really don't need a lot when you're using a full coverage concealer, and so I like to use a really thin layer but really place it everywhere where I want to brighten and kind of take my time really placing it and sculpting out the face. And now I am blending out the concealer with my Beauty Blender. For cream contour, I'm using the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Light. I really, really love that product for cream contour. It's beautiful, and it's just such a great undertone, and I mean, you can see how beautifully it's doing its job. Now I'm going in to accentuate her cheekbones. She has gorgeous bone structure, as you can see. And now I'm just taking that same brush I was using and I just squished it down to contour her nose. But then I got a smaller brush to contour her lips. Now I'm just going over where I feel like I need to with the Beauty Blender to soften. And I am blending from the outside in with kind of that rolling motion you saw to blend the nose contour. Now I'm going in with some cream blush by Flower Beauty, and I'm applying on the cheeks and even a little bit on her nose and a little on her forehead as well. I just wanted her to have a really rosy, princessy Rapunzel type complexion. And then I am creating some faux freckles with this brow pomade by AOA Studio. and just the tiniest brush I have in my collection. So faux freckles are so cute, and I'm just going to say right now that if I had this look to do over again, I would have gone darker with the faux freckles for sure. I was so scared of overdoing it with the faux freckles and of making them look too fake or too cartoony, and so I just really held back to err on the side of them looking natural, and in the end you just really can't see them in the video or in the photos at the photo shoot, which is too bad. But I learned, and now I know better how to get the outcome I want with faux freckles. But after I set the face with powder, I went in with some brown eyeshadow to do more faux freckles, and in the future I'll just use a darker shade. Now I am smoking out her lower lash line with basically all those same matte purpley and pink shades we used on the upper lid, and you'll see I'm really bringing it all the way into that inner corner. Like I said, I just wanted her entire eye to be wrapped in pink and purple, smoked out, yet soft shadows. And is Janessa not just so cute? I know I've said that 100 times already. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but she used to be a princess at Disney World. So, I mean, is she not the perfect model for this photo shoot and for this Rapunzel look? And she really just was a real life princess. She was so sweet. I loved meeting her. Okay, I set the face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and now I am highlighting the high points of the face with the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. Chin, top of the cheekbones, Cupid's bow, nose. And now I took my Morphe Cool Tone Blush Palette and went over that blush. Even put some on the forehead and a little on the nose. And I wanted to just kind of re-emphasize her eyebrows a little bit. Now I'm lining the lips with MAC Whirl Lip Liner. And I'm applying the lipstick by L'Oreal in the shade Fairest Nude. My makeup artist friend Katie Livingston introduced me to this lipstick, and it is so gorgeous. It's beautiful. And then I go over the top of that with the Buxom Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade White Champagne. And I have to say that I really am obsessed with this lip combo, and just combined with the contouring of her lips that we did, like, her lips look good. It's a good combo. Then I am putting mascara on her bottom lashes. Also, I didn't have very good footage of me doing this, so I didn't show it in the video, but I did tightline her upper waterline with black liner and her lower waterline with nude eyeliner, just to make her eyes pop more. And now I am kind of glowing up her décolletage area with L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion, and then some of that cookie highlighter. And here's her looking in the mirror at the finished result. I wish I would have turned the volume on my microphone on my camera so you could have heard her reaction, but she did love it. She was happy with the outcome, so it was fun. So here we have the finished look, from naturally beautiful to beautiful Rapunzel inspired glam. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to the end of the video for some photos from the photo shoot. I hope you enjoyed, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Love you guys so much. Bye.